Mr. Mauro, the governor today talked about that, much like the president had promised a while back, that anybody who needs a test could get a test. That has not been the case, as you well know, across our state. The governor said today that's not the game plan. So get on testiowa.com, go through that process, and you can schedule an appointment here. Should that have been done before things were reopened?
So, Dave, I promised my mom I'd answer the questions tonight. But we got to talk about something.
We thank your mother.
Yeah, I know, but we got to talk about something else first. That's related to COVID, and I'll get your answer. You see, over the weekend, there was a young African-American man that was beaten up in our community. And all indications are that that was race-related. And we all saw an African-American out for a nice jog on an afternoon get gunned down in the streets in Atlanta. And we need to talk about COVID relative to the minority impact that's going on, because we're not having that conversation right now. We saw our president demean Asian Americans by calling it the Chinese flu. We're seeing frontline workers, Latino, Black, and Asian, who we call essential, be put in harm's way. A young man, a gentleman just getting ready to retire, lost his life going and working at a JBS plant. So I'm hoping we'll have a conversation, because the first two debates we didn't get to talking about this. People of color have been impacted more than any others. And the testing is part of that. Yes, we're not testing people enough. We're not testing people of color. We're not providing the right kind of health care. We shouldn't be opening up places unless we can provide the right kind of social distancing. We're not getting the right kind of leadership out of Governor Reynolds, and out of Joni Ernst for that matter, and out of Donald Trump.
So what should still be closed down?
So everything should be closed down until the governor's going to get out and tell us how we should be opening carefully. Right now, she's pretty much leaving it to everybody to do the right thing. But if you drove around the community over the weekend, people aren't doing the right thing. Restaurateurs are feeling pressure that they need to open. And if you drove, and again, if you drove by and looked at some of the places, patios are full, nobody has masks on. You go to all kinds of business, retail businesses like that, they're not prepared. And our governor should be taking the lead. We should be doing public service announcements. You should be doing public service announcements to talk about how we should be doing this work. We should be doing public service announcements about any of us that are going out, how we should respect everybody's distance, that we should wear masks. And we're having this wrestling match about freedom right now. It's too bad this has become politicized, because if we don't get the right kind of leadership soon, we're going to have a rebound. And that's going to be doubly bad on our healthcare system. That's going to be doubly bad on our financial system, which is an expertise that I have.